We have arrived in Desolation Point, our final multi-location zone in this challenge. And now we get to see how many locations we can knock out in one episode. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Long Dark in our Against All Challenges meta-series, where we are taking on the NOMAD Challenge. And I believe our next destination is literally right here. I mentioned in the previous episode that I was 99% certain, based on my memory of the names of locations, that this is in fact our next stop. It is on the list with the rest of the Desolation Point locations, so if I'm wrong, I'm going to be very frustrated, but what we'll do is just move in the general direction. Yeah, abandoned mine. Could this be the Cinder Hills coal mine by chance? Damn it. Okay. Plot twist. Y'all have been conspiring in the comments because no one has mentioned this. Cinder Hills coal mine. Is the Cinder Hills coal mine the one... Is it the one in the new one in Coastal Highway? I mean, we're going to have to go back through Coastal Highway anyway, so I can check. It might be. Which is interesting, because I haven't been in there very much. Dang. Okay, well. Fun times. Plot twist. I like it, though. I'm pleased. I'm serious. I'm happy about this. Because as surprising as that bit of news is to me, we've been on autopilot for a bit here. And I realize I could have looted up that mine, but especially now, I really want to keep moving. Wow. Yeah, we've been on autopilot for a bit. So what this allows us to do is have a little bit more uncertainty in where the next location is going to be. And I'm going to be racking my brain to try and remember where it is exactly. Oh my God, where are you? Are you in the church? Skedaddle. We don't want any. All right, so that is a dead deer that wolf, I assume, just killed. Now, this can be a bit of a challenging location, but at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not terribly concerned at the moment. So this is the Stone Hills Church and our next survival location. Now, one thing I would like to do while I'm here is go ahead and prepare some planks. This is going to take 30 minutes to break these down. I'm going to have a fire going just to make sure temperatures stay manageable so that I don't have to worry too much while I'm here. There is another bedroll here too, which is very interesting. It's 85% condition, which is better condition than the one I'm carrying. So... Oh, I already put the other one down. Duh. Let's pick that one up. We're going to set it down right here and not care about it anymore. Cool. All right. We've got a few more planks to harvest. Well, that's an interesting beginning to this episode. There's a knife on the ground. Nice. I don't need it, but there's a knife on the ground. Can I break these pews down? No, I can't. That would be handy if I could. Is that wolf still here? I heard that. Hang on, I've got to murder this wolf. Yeah, there's lots of limbs in the area that I can chop up for additional firewood, so I'm not worried about keeping this fire going once I start it. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and chop one of these up. There's a stick. I'll grab that. I feel like the wolf is closer than I think it is, you know? It's kind of tripping me out a little bit. Where are you? Not going to worry about branches. I guess those are my against all odds habits kicking in a little bit. All right, so this is plenty of firewood. I'm also exhausting myself getting ready for our first sleep in this survival location. I'm trying to think.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I don't want to look at a map. I don't want to. So I'm just trying to think of where that mine could be. I know it's in the OG zones, so to speak. That's one of our next locations right there, the Lonely Lighthouse. All right, let's put this down. Now, the likelihood that a fire is actually necessary right now is quite low. I'm going to take the charcoal because we might need it to map. You are back. Where are you? Hang on. I don't want to worry about a wolf being very close to me. Dude, I hear you. Where are you? Where the hecking heck are you? Jeez. There you are. Good. Now leave me alone. I need to sleep here for 3 days and then leave. You will not interfere. Okay.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Let's get the fire going. There has been so much blasphemy just in terms of fire starting in this one series. All right. 12 hours on that fire. We'll keep an eye on it. Remains to be seen whether or not this is going to count as an outdoor fire or an indoor fire, and I don't recall, but... And actually, it might not matter, given I don't think that I've gotten fire starting level 2 in this, have I? Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm still at level 1. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. I have a few sodas to drink. Probably just drink the one. And since I do have a fire going, that makes it a little bit easier for me to make water. That's the advantage. And I didn't think of that before this particular moment, but that's going to work out in my favor, I think. All right, let's go ahead and sleep for 9 hours. Well, let's say 8, because we're not going to get 8. We'll get more like 7. Yeah, so this is the stone church that we're currently sleeping in. 5 hours, 36 minutes. So that does seem like, I don't think it added any more time. That's just the appropriate amount of time for how long this fire should be remaining. All right, so that's the last of our fuel there. And now we're going to pass time. I do have to make sure I keep my well-fed bonus, though, so hold on. Let's go ahead and consume this, not just any grape soda. And we will also consume this energy bar. Done. Okay, now let us... I don't want to quite sleep for 12 hours because the fire will go out, so... Or past time, rather. So let's go ahead and say 10 hours. We'll pass time. This will still give us most of the first day. And actually, come to think of it, we don't need the fire, do we, during the day? We really don't. We'll be fine, as long as we're in here, protected from the wind. It'll be a little bit cold, but even if a blizzard hits, if you're in here, especially with the clothing we've got and the warmth bonus from the bedroll, we'll be fine. All right. So... Let's drink some water here. I think I will go ahead and make some more water, because why not? Alright, so that's going to take an hour to melt. While that's doing that, I'm going to look over here and get some more firewood. Of course, another option that I have is I've got these two animals nearby, and I could be doing some cooking while I'm here, but it's just not, for this challenge, it's not necessary. I want to stay focused on the main goals. We're not in sandbox mode, we are in challenge mode. Hey, a book, we can burn that. Another book, we can burn that too. It's a little bit blasphemous. It's a little bit rude, and I don't mean strictly in the religious sense. I mean in the sense that it's a book. And it's the principle of the thing. But for now, we're not too worried about principles, obviously. All right. In real life, it would be sad. That's why they're in the game, just to kind of make you think every time you do it. Just to make you think. Okay. So, let's pass time for... Well, no, let's sleep. Sorry. How much time's left on the fire? 8 hours? Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to sleep for 8 hours. We're only going to get 7, per usual. Okay, sun's going down. 2 hours. Did I forget about the water? I forgot about the water, didn't I? I completely forgot about the water. Damn. All right. All right, well, how much... Yeah. How much time is left? I completely forgot about the water. All that time talking myself into how I didn't need it. If I look around enough up here, there's probably another limb. But these branches will do in the meantime. Hi, Bunny. How's it going? Man, I could have really just murdered you just now and not even had to try that hard. Hey! Hidden perfectly behind another spot. Let's go ahead and break this down. Now, I will not forget about the water this time. I will not forget about the water. I will not forget about the water. I will not forget about the water. Okay, this is not necessary. Or is it? Alright, so we'll leave that there on the fire. And that fire is going to keep us warm for most of the night, but not all of the night. So now I'm a little bit annoyed. Let's see if we can find a little bit more wood before we pass some time. Although, we're going to be passing time to get through this night rather than sleeping. And the advantage of that is, of course, that I'll be able to see if I start to get cold. You don't want to get caught off guard, although probably since we're playing on this low-level challenge, I would imagine that it would wake me up. There is a setting in the game once you get to higher difficulty. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back inside. It's getting dark. There's a setting on the higher difficulties that allows you to freeze to death in your sleep. But it's probably off for this challenge. So, I'm not going to be too worried about it. Let's go ahead and just drink. I guess we don't need to drink any water. Yeah, we're completely sated there. Thirst completely quenched. Let's check condition of the items we're carrying. Ooh, yeah, I've got 30% moldy beef jerky. And I suppose I'll go ahead... Oh, wait, no. I don't want to do that tomato soup because that has water in it, and that could be useful to eat later. Okay, now we'll do the tomato soup. I wasn't sure how much of my thirst meter had been chopped off by that. All right, so what are we sitting at? Like a day and a half? 1.1 day. All right, cool. 1.1 days. So let's pass time. And we can see what happens here. We do still get the warmth bonus while passing time. That's one of the advantages of this. Fire's going to go out, but the fire, frankly, aside from getting the water for me, it hasn't been super necessary. I've been being better safe than sorry, you know? But, like, right now is the test for it, and I'm not getting cold. I don't even hear any shivering noises or anything. I'm fine. All right, so there's half a day right there. All right, we'll go ahead and drink some water. And then probably a good idea to have some pork and beans. Now let's keep that hunger meter nice and full. I would hate to have spent all that time getting the moose-hide satchel and then lose the well-fed buff in the final days of the challenge. Can you imagine? That would be annoying. All right, now we can actually sleep about 8 hours. Funny enough. I keep saying, let's sleep for 8. We're probably only going to get 7, but we'll sleep for 8. Now I can actually sleep for 8, so I'll say 9. Oh, wait, no. No. Stop. Stop. Now we might... Hang on. Now we can get 9. Oops. Sleep. There we go. I hear footsteps. That makes me nervous. I don't want to get mauled by a wolf in my sleep. You survived 47 days, 8 hours, 7 minutes. Not too shabby. Exactly 2 days spent in the stone church. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink this water. I want to grab my cooking pot off the fire while I can. I am not even a little bit cold. So we're now just going to pass some time for 12 hours. And we're going to finish up the stone church and head over to the lighthouse. That better be the lighthouse I think it is. Because there's only one other lighthouse in the game that I currently know of. And we're nowhere near it. But hey, like I said at the beginning of the episode when that mine threw me off, I think ultimately a little bit of uncertainty towards the end of this challenge is a good thing. Helps us end on a strong note. Really consuming calories pretty rapidly. Okay, gonna drink this. Gonna need to make more probably at the lighthouse, unless I find more. But yeah, it feels like 30 degrees right now, but it's getting warmer. And again, with the bed bonus that we have, 7.1 degrees, we're completely fine. So let's now sleep for 7 hours. There we go. Woke up fully rested. 2.8 days left. So that's what? Actually, I need that, don't I? Well, no, I don't. I can just pass time this way. So. We'll see it pop up in just a moment, and then we can head over to the lighthouse. While I rack my brain trying to remember where this damn coal mine is. All right, there it is. Location complete, Stone Church. Nice. Let us go. So close, and yet so far, until Hadrian figures out where the heck the Cinder Hills coal mine is. I'm fairly certain now that I know it's not the one here, it must be the one. That's so interesting. Where else could it be? There's another wolf. Where else could it be if there's a possibility it's still here? I don't I don't think there is. If I went through that mine that I just went through a moment ago, the one that I thought was going to be the Cinderholes coal mine, can I get through here? Son of a... There we go. Can I get through here? Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. Don't do this to me, game. I found my way into a bit of a... There we go. Well, that was almost scary. There aren't many locations in the Long Dark where you can get truly stuck, but it can happen. It can absolutely happen, and you just have to be very unlucky. So if I were to go through that coal mine that I couldn't access, I would end up closer to the whaling facility, which is over to our left. But I don't think that the name of the mine changes. It's still the same mine. It's the same interior space. Places only have two different names if they're two different places. It's fairly straightforward logic. If you didn't know that. In the Long Dark, at least, a space with two different names is generally uncommon. But one thing I will do is, when I get into this lighthouse, I'm going to go up to the top right away, and I'm going to use some charcoal. Or I might wait until, like, morning the next day. Yeah, and I'll wait till morning. I'm not sure that it matters, to tell you the truth, but... Okay, let's get a light going. Also, can I refuel that real quick? Oh yeah, I forgot I picked this one up. Let's go ahead and harvest that. It's only going to take an hour. Now we almost certainly will not be able to map, but that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and refuel this. I completely forgot I picked up that lantern. That was during the last episode, too. Okay. Did I do it again? I did it again. I keep putting my lantern away right after I refuel it. Or after I sleep. Okay. Good. We've got some firewood here. I'm going to leave that there, because there's no need to pick it up directly. I'll use it when I need a fire. Got some ketchup chips. Good. Beef jerky. Good. I'm not going to use the cured leather. We'll go ahead and take the book. We'll take the candy bar. Cabinet. Summit soda. Perfect. I was hoping for at least a few items of liquid refreshment here. And there's, on this difficulty level, there's going to be more upstairs. There's going to be stuff here. I don't know how much there'll be, but there'll be stuff here. So here's a note left behind. I keep hearing my mobile ring. Get excited every time, but it's just as dead as always when I check. I don't know why I still carry it around. Sean's been my savior, especially after Sue and Tori. Oh, this is a rough one. Especially after Sue and Tori's suicide. He told me about how he always wanted to do the death of a salesman. His American accent's pretty good too. We fell asleep in each other's arms last night. Sean wouldn't wake up. Contributed by backer 644. Yeah, I got a few words into that and I knew exactly what I was reading. All right, don't need that parka. It's a good one. That's a rough one. All right. Anything under the bed? Yes. What's this? Looks like just maybe cured leather. Yeah, cured leather. Anything else? Nope. All right. Let's go up to the top. Actually, I kind of want to indulge my own curiosity. I just based on the way the game's light mechanics work,
I'll take it.
I like strongly doubt that I'm going to be able to map from up there without daylight. Wow. The loot gods continue to smile upon me. It's silly. I'll take the flare. Don't need that stuff. Okay. Nothing there. And we are golden. All right. Yep. Cannot map in low visibility conditions. So it's not, that's exactly what I suspected. It's not just light. it's fog. So we need to wait for high visibility. But for now, I just need to maybe pass some time and then sleep. So let's go back down to the bed here. Did I pick up my bedroll? Yes, I did. Broken record. We're just going to leave that parka sitting on the bed. Why not? Okay. Let's see. Let's sort by condition. Ooh, yeah. Let's eat the 18% candy bar and probably get food poisoning. Oh wow. Okay. That's probably the challenge difficulty's fault that we didn't get food poisoning there. Eat a few more things. I also have some tea that I can drink that I just picked up a moment ago, which is miraculously potable. So I will drink that. That will definitely help top off our thirst, which is quite good. And now we can sleep for, well, to be honest, I think let's pass time for like 6 hours. And then we should be able to sleep the entirety of the rest of the night. Wake up, get up, map. Because I just want to be, now that I'm feeling like I'm not quite sure where this one of these two last locations is, I want to find it myself. I don't want to look up a map, but I'm just trying to think of where the different mines are. It's possible that the Cinder Hills, what's it called? Yeah, Cinder Hills coal mine is the one between Pleasant Valley and Coastal Highway. If that's the case, that will be utterly perfect, and I will absolutely check that. But I'm going to go kind of past my possible locations in order. So, all right, so now I think we can safely just sleep for 8 hours. Here we go. Wake up right at the beginning of day. Does seem like, or not at the beginning of day, it's almost midday as a matter of fact, but let's go up top and see what visibility is like. I don't hear any wind, which is positive. That could mean that it's foggy though. Yep, foggy. Foggy and crappy. Let's see if I can still map though. Oh, it's letting me map, nice. Doesn't let me get far enough away. I wonder now, see, you can tell how much of the mapping feature that I've used, because I know so little about it. I have my head maps from playing this game for a long time before mapping was even a thing, and I'm stubborn, and I refuse to adapt to change. But, as I've mentioned many times in the series already, I don't actually refuse to adapt to change. There are many additions that have been made that make using the mapping system more worthwhile.
Come in handy.
That I think are very clever, and I'm glad that they're in the game. So, okay, I need water, but I need wood in order to get the water. So let's go ahead and start breaking some more stuff down. I need to keep an eye on my hatchet, because it is starting to lose condition slowly but surely. There's some simple tools there, nice. Wouldn't have spotted those if I didn't break stuff down. 37%. Okay, it's not losing condition too fast. And I'm not going to need to use it too many more times, but just want to keep an eye on it. Okay.
If I can drop any of this gear.
You will be able to very shortly, Jennifer. Relax. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start this fire. Use the fire striker, tinder plug, book. Use an accelerant. Because that's just a running thing in this series now, and I'm just going to keep doing it. Okay, 11 hours, 33 minutes. Not that we needed a fire that long, but I just didn't want to carry all that wood on me. Plus, I need to exhaust myself a bit, so let's just do this way. We're passing some time by making water. All right, so there's the first one. I'm going to to drink that too. And that should leave us enough water, I would think. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. And now it's just a matter of staying the rest of the time here. I think I'll go ahead and finish out my time here at the Lonely Lighthouse. We're 1 day in. Before I end this episode, I want to go ahead and finish this up. So, let's, what are we looking at exactly? Yeah, I can get away with passing the time for, let's say, 12 hours. We're going to burn almost all of my calories doing this. So I'll have to keep an eye on the meter. It's going to be close. I'm not going to lose well fed. And because I'm passing time and not sleeping, I can hit escape anytime I want. But I'd rather knock out a 12-hour chunk right now, you know? And then sleep for 12 hours. That's a day right there. And then we just have 1 day left. And we'll be done with this location. And we'll have 2 more. All right, here we go. All right, that was making me nervous, so let's not lose our calories.
Suit, I'm gonna faint.
All right, so maple syrup. Check by condition. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and eat those sardines just to see if my run of luck continues and to give myself a little bit of water that didn't come from all the water I just made. Let's not waste it immediately. Okay, even that candy bar took away a little bit. That's fine. Drink some water here. And with that, we can now sleep for, like 10 hours. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So not quite 12, but it's still going to take care of most of the next day. And I want to go ahead and, like I said, this is at least... One thing I haven't done in the series yet is spend more than one episode in a location, and I'm not about to let that change as we're reaching the end here. So that's my plan, and I am sticking to it. Going to go a little bit longer as a consequence. Let's go ahead and pass some time. Is that enough? Yeah, we can do 12 hours. And then we will have very little left to do, I think. Half a day, a little bit more than half a day. Maybe. If I'm a little quieter while I'm doing this, it's because I'm racking my brain thinking about the different mine locations. I don't want to overthink it, and I'm fairly certain I know which one Cinder Hills is, because Cinder Hills is a name that's very familiar, and the fact that it's very familiar to me makes me feel like I know exactly which mine that is, which is the one that I mentioned a moment ago. But I was pretty confident that it was here in Desolation Point, and I was completely wrong. So I can still use part of that reasoning to justify my confidence, because it's like Desolation Point is within the original zones, and so the fact that I thought it was somewhere in the original zones, like, okay, I'm partially remembering it, just not remembering it as well as I thought. So, okay. Rumbly tummy. Let's go ahead and eat a few more things. Matter of fact, let's eat our 2 energy bars, because we've got a few here, including one that I didn't quite finish. And that'll give us 1,000 more calories, so we don't have to worry quite as much about that meter. Let's drink some water, because we need to make sure we leave here with... plenty of carrying capacity so that we're not encumbered and we can move quickly. But this will hopefully be almost all the sleep we need. No. We need to sleep for about another 10 hours or so. Or past time for about another 10 hours. But I can do that right now. So let's do it and be done with this. It does mean we'll be leaving this zone like at close to dusk, but that's okay. Like I said, that's one of the reasons I've picked up more flares over the last 2 episodes, so that if we're doing any walking at night, I won't even have to use lantern fuel. I can just use flares. Yep, and that is exactly what we'll be doing. There we go. Location complete, Lonely Lighthouse. And on that note... Ooh, we got a blizzard outside too. Let's take one more look. So we have the Cinder Hills coal mine and the Mountaineer's hut left. Ominous music. Thank you. That was like amazingly well-timed ominous music. I appreciate that, game. Thanks for looking out for me. Okay. So let me grab this storm lantern here before I wrap up this episode. And we're going to break down the lower condition of the two that we're carrying. It's going to take an hour to harvest it. We're going to refuel the lantern that we are carrying. It's not very low on fuel, but that way it's topped off completely. We are a little bit over our carrying capacity. It does look like we can quickly fix that, however, by consuming some various edible goods and potable goods. Looks like we will be doing some blizzard walking as I leave, but that will provide the perfect cover with which to leave this zone. So you know what? I will take it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time, or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.